There's a lot of online hate about the blue channel of my new 5150, and it's starting to make me feel bad about my purchase. We're gonna see if we can rescue my feelings today, right here on GearGasms. Hi everybody, welcome to GearGasms. I'm your host, Alan Barnes. Today we're going to do a deep dive on this EVH 5150 because there's so much hate online about the blue channel on this one. What kind of hate, you ask? I'm going to answer you in just a second, but first, if you're new to the channel, I'd like to beg you to like and subscribe. This channel is kind of like Rolling Stone magazine. It's just some time-wasting trash that's going to make you mad. Celebrate mediocrity. So the EVH 5150 came out in the white version, the 6L6 version. And it had a clean channel and two channels that just punch on either side of your head, two oof channels. But when they came out with this one, it was voiced more towards a Marshall, I'm guessing because the EL34 is in it. And just for simplicity, I'll just go back and forth, the white one and the black one, because I'm not doing alphabet soup this whole video. It ain't the same as the white one. It's okay. If it's not for you, that's okay. That you've got the first channel, the green channel, and it's pretty clean. And of course, over on the red channel, it will just melt your face. But again, not in that 6L6 way, but you can get a very tight, very cut through the mix, punchy oof chug sound. That blue channel. It is what it is. So what we're going to do today is we're going to throw a couple of guitars at it. We're going to see how Marshall-esque it is. We're going to see how satisfying it is. We're going to see what kinds of things you can play on it with what kinds of guitars. So without any further delay, let's get right into it. Oh, that blue channel, that's what we're starting off with here. 3 bands of EQ, gain, and volume. As of now, we don't have anything from the pedal board in the circuit at all. We're straight up dry. And as you can see on the close-up cam, picture in there, I got the gain at wherever it is, 8-ish, and the volume is at 9-ish, 830-ish, and it's still a lot of oof. We're tuned down a half step. It is Eddie Van Halen's birthday today while I'm shooting this. The blue channel is gonna sort of be like Marshall-esque, and if you accept it for what it is, I think we'll find it. We get along with it just great. Presence and resonance, they're global. So I got them both set at noon. We're going to try and take them out of the equation. We're going to see if we can get a little cleaner. Little cleaner. That just sounds like shit. Oh, it sounds so bad. So we ain't staying. I find that you can't really get clean out of this blue channel, but you can't get as much dirt as all the chug kids want. Now, if you just want that straight kind of open throaty Marshall-esque rock and roll, now, that ain't chug tone, but it's nice. Let's play with this EQ. Bass ain't your friend. Not in a mix, not in a recording mix, not in a live mix. Bass is not your friend. It ain't. So, but it sounds so good in the room, I know. So we're gonna pull it back. Yes, all your 70s classic rock, maybe a little bit in the 80s, you can do all that. So that sounds a lot better already. You hear how this chords just ring out? I like that. Let's find out when we give it just a more high end. Now, all you chug kids, again, I know you like to scoop the middle. That's not what this is about. This is a Marshall, son. This is classic 70s and 80s. What they're trying to give you is, dare I say it, the brown sound. See where I'm going with my little finger in the camera? In camera, you see it? Now it's pushing. you hear that?
Say hello to my little
What
friend.
I do, I stepped on a tube screamer. So yeah, just like our old friend the Marshall, that tube screamer will beef it. This is with the screamer. It's not terrible, either one of them, but it's just if you need that kick. Doesn't take pedals in the loop. While we're here. Now, do you notice in addition to the extra grit, the character changes? It feels nastier, it's snarling now. That too is kind of what a Marshall does. Leave in the comments about how I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Does the screamer still pump it up? Without it? Sure as hell does. We're gonna give you the max gain with this. It's gotta be quick. This is max gain. This is what people get beefed about. I don't know, you tell me. That's enough gain for me. Switching up the rig a little bit, now we have an Epiphone Les Paul, Super Distortions, DiMarzios in it. This was kind of a, again, this is a very 70s pickup, a very classic rock pickup, rumor has it. I think Eddie didn't he have an SD in the bridge of that first Franken Strat? I don't know. You're at the point in the video probably where you're saying to yourself, the only thing this guy has to offer is entertainment.
Busted.
Maybe not even, because his information's a little light. His playing sucks. Right away, it's a sound we're all familiar with. It's very, very Marshall-esque. Oh yeah, now we got a neck pickup to fart with. Now I know that's a sound that all the oof kids hate. Wait a minute. Yeah, you can free bird it. Remember what I said, that I didn't have much to offer but entertainment? I had a tube screamer on that whole time. What? Let's back it up. So, of course, you heard it with the tube screamer, that rage. This is plain. But anyway, it's got that real honky sort of Marshall-esque vibe. So you clean it up. But it's just not overwhelming here. Sounds a little flaccid. Again, that's why you do the tube screamer. But even down to that low gain, you can sort of get that approaching that hairband kind of sound, but you know what you need. Let's say it together, more gain. More gain. Yes, I will deliver that to you. Let's just go to 10 o'clock now, peeps. We ain't gonna get stupid. We know we gotta drop the volume a little bit. Let's see what we got. Now Now right away, I don't love that. And there's a reason why. We forgot to futz with this EQ, yo. I think it needs more high end. You notice how less wimpy that sounds, and all I did was turn up the treble in the mids. It barks with a little more authority now, even than that. More authority. It still punches with the tube screamer. I hear Slash. Did Slash enter the room? Of course not. Slash has talent. I don't know that solo. Can you tell? But you get the point. Singing neck pickup tone. Now the tube screamer. Play more shit you don't know, Alan. All right, but you get the point. There ain't nothing there but just a little bit of reverb with a super distortion. But wait, there's less. Bump that mid a little bit more. We're gonna take that gain up like before. So we went up quite a bit in gain. I don't know, do you hear a difference in character? What does a tube screamer do? You can hear it. Now when I'm putting it, I'm sorry if I haven't told you before, when I say tube screamer, standard. Distortion all the way down, level all the way up, tone's about 1 o'clock. Standard, rock and roll standard. Let's hear some lead tones, why not? Since we're up all this way. Sustain check. All right, I think you need to hold it still if you want to check the sustain. Did you hear the instant that turned into feedback? You could, oh, it wasn't even a transition. Let's do it again. I think I screwed that up. Oh, I think that out-marshals my marshals. All right, rig of this segment, and I promise it's going to be quick. This is a Texas Special equipped American Special Strat. Oh yeah, you can Sweet Home Alabama, you can Skinner on it. But that's not really the tone, and I only brought this one out. Obviously this girl is going to be making some noise when we get up in gain a little bit, but I just was curious, and I wanted to share with you all what it might sound like with just some beautiful. Now right there, I don't love that. I guess you could do. I just never been able, that's a great tone, I've just never been able to make it work for me, especially leads. The note just dies on me. But if I kick in that screamer, Oh! Oh, that sounds nice. Tube screamer. Let's go up. Let's go up, up, up. I don't know if a mid bump is great there. All right, so I think I got the EQ where I want it. But yeah, I knew that glassy would come through. Tube screamer. All right, that kind of works. It's time for gain. Let's go to 11. This one goes to 11 o'clock in gain. Neck pick up, you feel that throat. Of course, you can now jam on the tube screamer. Oh, the magic of the tube screamer. More, more, more. How do you like it? So, I'm not sure. It's not just like a real Marshall. It's not always the best pairing for a Strat, but if you know what you're doing and you push the EQ in just the right spot, and again, if you know what you're doing and you're a good player, you can make it sing. What did we learn today? We learned that the Blue Channel is capable of producing very satisfying, in my ears, very Marshall-esque tones all across the range of its gain. We also learned, or we should have probably relearned, that with any amp in any situation, pickups matter. We could hear a difference going from the Wolfgang pickup to the Super Distortions to the Texas Specials. As always, I thank you for the time that you spend with the channel. Please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. You got some ratty-ass, embarrassing, moochy friends, send them to GearGasms, we'll make them family. If you have no sense of shame or self-embarrassment, we have merchandise links in the description. Whatever you do in the next 7 days, don't tell Taylor Swift about it, because nobody wants her there, except maybe Travis Kelce and definitely Kanye.
Sexy time.
But play more guitar, watch less of this, keep coming back here week after week for more GearGasms.